So here optical denser medium and optical rarer medium means it is the comparison to the speed of light in two media. If we consider kerosene and water, the speed of light in kerosene is less compared to the speed of light in water. Hence kerosene is optically denser medium when with respect to the water. Here this density is not equal to the mass density. Mass density means density is equal to mass by volume. According to this, kerosene is less denser than that of the water, but according to the speed of light, kerosene is more denser, that means optical denser than that of the water. So optical density and mass density will not be same. That means an object or a material with more mass density may not be have the optically denser medium. So N is equal to C by V. From this V is equal to C by N. So we have to obtain a relation between refractive index and the speed of light in that particular medium. These two are inversely proportional to each other. That means if any object or if any material have more refractive index, then the speed of light in that particular medium is less. If the refractive index have lesser value, then the speed of light in that medium is more. So V is proportional to 1 by N. As the refractive index is more, its speed of light in that medium is less. So N is equal to C by V. Here if you consider any material medium, the speed of light in that medium is always less than that of the C. So from this ratio, C is more value and V is less value. So the absolute refractive index of any medium is always greater than 1. Why? Because C is more compared to any other material medium. So absolute refractive index of any material medium is always greater than 1. If the speed of light in a particular medium is equal to the speed of light in vacuum, then only N is equal to 1. So if you compare the speed of light in a particular medium with the speed of light in a vacuum, is called as absolute refractive index. If we compare the speed of light in two different material medium, then the constant is called as relative refractive index. For example, if you consider two media, water and glass, absolute refractive index of water is written as NW is equal to C by VW. In the same way, Mg is equal to C by Vg. If we compare the speed of light in vacuum with respect to glass, that is refractive index of water with respect to glass is equal to NW by Ng. So here NW is nothing but C by VW by Ng is nothing but C by Vg. That is equal to C by VW into Vg by C. Here CC gets cancelled, that is equal to Vg by VW. So relative refractive index, that means here refractive index of water with respect to glass is equal to refractive index of the water by refractive index of the glass, that is equal to velocity of light in glass by velocity of light in water. That means if N12 is equal to N1 by N2, that is equal to V2 by V1. Here N12 is studied as relative refractive index or refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium, that is equal to refractive index of the first medium by refractive index of the second medium, that is equal to speed of light in second medium by speed of light in first medium. So N ki V ki inversely proportional kabatti N1 by N2 is equal to V2 by V1. So here N is equal to C by V or V is equal to C by N. That means refractive index N means the speed of light in that particular medium is 1 by N times to the speed of light in vacuum. So V is equal to 1 by n into C. So if you have given the refractive index value of a material, then the velocity of light in that particular medium is 1 by nth part of C. So this is the relation between V and C with respect to n. So there is one example problem. The refractive index of a material n is equal to 2. Then what is the speed of light in that particular medium? So solution to it. We know that n is equal to C by V. So V is equal to C by n. Here C is the speed of light in vacuum, which is equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. And n is given as 2. So V is equal to 1.5 times cancel avutundi, 1.5 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So the speed of light in that particular medium is 1.5 into 10 power 8 meter per second. In this way, we have to solve any type of problem. So what happens when the light travels from rarer medium to denser medium? Rarer medium means the speed of light is more in that medium. Denser medium means speed of light is less in that medium. So when the light travels from rarer to denser, at the interface of medium, the speed, when the light enters to denser, the speed decreases. Hence, it bends towards the normal. And normal వైపు bend అవుతుంది. If you measure the angle between normal and incident ray, which is considered as angle of incidence, and the angle between refracted ray and normal, which is considered as angle of refraction. So in this case, that means when the light travels from denser medium to rarer medium to denser medium, angle of refraction is less than that of the angle of incidence. That means speed తగ్గడం వల్ల light అనేది normal వైపుకి bend అవుతుంది. So when the light travels from rarer to denser, its speed decreases and it bends towards the normal. In the same way, if light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, that means low speed to high speed, the light ray bends away from the normal. So when the light travels from denser to rarer, light bends away from the normal. So in this case, angle of incidence is less than that of the angle of refraction. So angle I is less than angle R when the light travels from denser to rarer.